I'm testing out some software that YouTube suggests I download called Wirecast Play. So, before I do anything like kind of official or I don't know, I'm trying to learn how to use the software before I really do anything big. So, let's see if this works. Does this work? I was just gonna play some levels of Gift Grab, and look, I can even have it side by side like this. It's like, oh, it's different. I'm just used to pre-recording everything and then doing a bunch of video editing, but we can see how this works. Now at the moment, I don't have audio being recorded from the game. That's probably something I need to figure out, because that would be a useful thing to have. I should also stop looking at the monitor that I can see the video preview on. But, oh, weird, this is demo version. Oh, yeah, I unzipped the demo version. Okay, well, we were only going to play through the first level or something anyway. I'm going to see if I can get audio working, so it'll pick up from the microphone and from the game, because that'll be nice to have. I'm not really planning on doing much game streaming, but if I do stream like games that we've made, then it would be really nice to have the sound also. So just a moment. Well, I'm not sure I can record the microphone and game audio from my current setup. I'll have to do more research on it. So we're just not gonna hear the game audio. Maybe I'll add the background music in post, because it is nice background music, but there will be no sound effects. So let's see, what else can I do with this? I can change the source in this Wirecast thing. See if it even transitions. There, we can have 2 cameras, or maybe even 3 cameras if I hook this one up via its little tiny USB cable. I'm not sure how that will come in handy, but it's interesting. And then we can have this here, and then I could also change the source back to my laptop webcam, if it's gonna do that, maybe. Yeah. But I'm gonna be looking at this computer while I play. I should like use it for the arrow keys. Let's change this back to this camera sometime today. Okay. So, okay, this is just me messing around with this camera, this recording software, and playing a little bit of Gift Grab Christmas Quandary demo. I already have 800 gifts, so let's go ahead and go to the store. You can customize your appearance, customize your hair color and all of that. You cannot customize your cat once you already get a cat, because they don't really change all that much. I mean, they grow, you can get a bigger cat, but you can't change the hair color of the cat. Okay, bye. Oh, I don't have all the outfits unlocked, but she's wearing this thing, or oh well. Santa outfit, elf outfit, let's do Santa outfit. Okay, so first level's boring, it's just a tutorial. But the rest of the levels are varying difficulty levels and whatnot. I wonder if this will run faster if I do the main camera that way. I'm gonna hit the penguin. But basically this is a game that I actually programmed back in 2014. I wrote it for a different company that had hired me to do it as a freelance developer. It was mostly complete, save for a few bugs and polish, or I don't know, feedback, changing things up. But they decided not to go through with it. They decided they didn't want to publish it. So I ended up buying the rights back for it. I basically refunded them their money, and they're like, okay, you can use this code again now. And So for a while I was just kind of sitting on the code, and like I needed new art for it. I couldn't just release it because it was like their branding. Um, so I was just like, what do I even do with this thing? I don't know. But around November, I ended up, well, in October, I ended up quitting my job. And I was like, well, I probably have some time now to do something with that game. And um, I was like, well, it's already October, November. Guess we could do a Christmas themed game. I don't know how well this is going to be on the computer. I don't know. It's just a laptop. It's a gaming laptop, but we'll see how it looks. Hopefully not too terrible. But yeah, it was kind of like inspired by the way shareware games used to come out with like Christmas versions. But you can't play the original version because branding. So I don't know. This could get updated again with non-Christmas art, and I don't know, put on the App Store. It's available for PC and OS X and Android right now. And then like I don't know. I don't play a lot of mobile games, so there wasn't really like a mobile game I had in mind. Like I'm aware of stuff like Temple Run or what's that rooftop running game that's in black and white that everybody seems to like? But I was just thinking, in a way, kind of like a shmup, except you have gravity, and the idea was like to kind of make these difficult levels where you'd have to learn them, and to get a perfect score you'd have to practice. But really, it's not super hard. You just I don't know. If you're old enough and you have good motor skills, it's not that hard. I'm actually gonna unzip the full version. I wonder if I can show that. Well, let me close this for a moment and we'll go back to this camera. No, we'll change the camera back to Bison Cam. That camera. And now I need to unzip the Windows version because I didn't have that unzipped. And so I can show you some other worlds. Hopefully those worlds are already unlocked. I don't know if... I think the demo shares the same save game. It must, because it was using the other dress. That was from the full version. That's not available in the demo. So, okay. Is this updated? I think I have to refresh that source. So let me do that real quick. Game. It goes kind of slow, but it's free software, so it's nice. Refresh. Okay, I think it's working now. Yeah. So something I don't like about this program so far, I mean there's a pro version to unlock more stuff, but if I try to do like a picture-in-picture, I don't know if I can actually resize this video, and it takes up a lot of space on the screen. So I'm not really crazy about that. World 2 is Snowy Village. We have more outfits we can unlock. I already have some. I have this nice peppermint outfit, penguin outfit, Yeti outfit, all of the outfits that you could want, or not. So, let's see. We'll do Ponytail Girl. We'll go do some village levels. I don't know which one is good. I don't remember off the top of my head which is which. So, let's change this back. Maybe. Come on. Okay. I don't remember which is which, so we'll just go with the first one. And these get a little bit harder as you keep going, where they require more precise jumping, or just better timing. I forgot to mention that basically whether you're clicking or you're tapping and holding, the longer you hold your tap, or the longer you hold the up arrow, which is what I'm playing with right now, the higher you'll jump, so you have control over the height of your jump. and that can help in some cases where you don't want to go too high or you'll hit something, or you might need to jump between other things. So this level has snowmen, and the gifts are all the same, but the enemies change and their behavior is a little bit different between levels, and it's hard to talk and play at the same time. Whee! Whee! Yay! What else about this game? It's written with Lua, with the Gaderos framework, and I was using that for a while for a few different games. It works pretty well. It lets you export to Android and to iOS and Windows and OS X. The original game was actually supposed to be iOS only, but like, I don't have any iOS devices to test with, so that's why it's not really for that right now. I might make iOS games in the future, but it just requires more investment than I really want to spend right now. So let's try one of these levels, and then maybe I'll show you the tablet version. See, so here I have to jump over the pigs and not hit the fireflies, but I did anyway. If you haven't noticed, the boot cookie speeds you up and the snail cookie slows you down. Sometimes you want to go slower because it's easier to clear a jump, but sometimes, like, if you need to jump between if you need to jump between multiple things, let me go ahead and just go to a different one. If there's a lot of things really close together, it's a lot easier to clear them if you're going slow, which is why maybe I wasn't supposed to get that one. I don't remember. And now I have this cookie. Okay, I'm not doing so good. I'm probably going to fail this level because I didn't grab that boot and all of that. I'm probably gonna change the camera view also, because looking over there, it's like you can only see half the game screen. Let me pause this, and I'm gonna die as soon as I unpause it. But what do we have? Angled, stacked, two together, side by side. What's two together? What does that mean? Okay, what is side by side? Okay, so two together is a little more zoomed in. I mean, you don't really need to see my face while I'm playing anyway. So yeah, again, you can play with the keyboard or the mouse. I don't remember how many hours it took me to code this originally, because I can't find my work log. I usually keep a log of how long I'm programming or doing game art. Overall, it maybe took me a couple of months, but I wasn't doing it 40 hours a week. And then when I came back to it to update it, I have the log for that, and that was right about 70 hours, and that includes redoing all of the art, which means doing all of the animation and animating every dress again, and I mean, they're different dresses and different outfits and stuff. But you have to do the core, base body, you gotta do each hairstyle of 6 frames of animation each, and the outfits, and as you can tell, the enemies aren't really animated, because why bother, I guess. So I had to redo all of the background art, had to get some music. I hired somebody locally here in Kansas City to do the soundtrack, and that's also up on Bandcamp if you happen to want to get it. It's kind of a Christmassy sounding soundtrack. Okay, we got to the end of this level, actually, so good. And as you can see, I have beaten all of the levels to 3 stars. I just don't always do that. Where is my tablet? We'll use this one. Use this small tablet. I have 3 Android devices at the moment. And you can hear the music from this one because I just record it through the microphone. Yay! This one has like nothing unlocked, so it's gonna be play, not looking directly at it. Where's my finger? Which finger am I moving? Okay, so what am I doing? I don't know, it's very disorienting playing through the camera. And it's lagged on the camera, so I really have no idea what's going on. Even if I do this. Yay! So much fun. I actually do really enjoy playing this, it's just really hard to play it this way. I guess if you want an extra challenge, try to play it upside down and facing away from you. Yeah, we're at the end. Yeah, we're at the end. Okay, so I'll close that. I'll put this over here. So, let's change cameras again, because that'll be fun. It makes me feel like all professional, but very professional. Can't get the audio capture working yet, so I might need just more equipment? I don't know. I don't know how it works. But, that was Gift Grab. If you're interested in picking it up, it is available on both Google Play and itch.io. Actually, let's change this source. I need to set these up so that I have multiple ones. We need this one set up to be monitor. We'll add. Let's see if we can. What am I doing? I don't know. Okay. As a video thing. Figure it out. Change this source also. Wait, no, not that. What am I doing? Did I do it right? Buttons. Okay, yeah. So that's the game. I'm gonna have to practice with this software program more. Wirecast Play. It's decent. It's free, but it's pretty slow. At least on this computer. Like, maybe I just need to buy another tower to be my super video capture computer. But that's it. And now we're going to fade to the Musader splash screen. And then we're going to fade to black.